I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape, the silly Lomachenko. There can only be one Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history.
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're gonna win, that's when the action happens.
The fans are ready, and there's the bell to start the round. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Ooh, just missing with that counter. Beautiful counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And they got caught.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he went to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here. The defense failed them.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The leg.
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot put the fighter down.
back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Look at his corner.
Why weren't they more cautious? Talk about Loma in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That's another scoring shot. Around on Bambi legs. It happened. You saw it here live.
To get ahead, where every senior can retire with dignity, where every person has affordable health care and paid family leave. But Donald Trump wants to take our country backward, to give tax breaks to billionaires and end the Affordable Care Act. But we are not going back. Paid for by Harris for President.
3 for $5 a mix and match at Arby's. Any 3 sliders, chicken wraps, small fries, and drinks for $5. You could do 2 sliders and fries for $5. 2 sliders and a drink for $5. 2 sliders and a wrap for $5. 3 sliders for $5. 1 slider, fries, and a drink for $5. A different slider, fries, and a drink for $5. A wrap and a drink and a slider for $5. 2 wrap. Arby's. We have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Zoned out at the laundromat? Spin cycles and tumble drying aren't really that fun. If only there was something to save you and your taste buds from that boring fluff and fold. Lifesavers gummies to the rescue. Let the vibrant colors, fruity flavors, and squishy texture of Lifesavers gummies add a splash of play to your day. Up the wow with Lifesavers gummies. In stores now. Tap the banner to learn more.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Josh.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be. And there's the bell to start the round. Swing and a miss with that hook. Perfect punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Counter punching. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel.
It's just fucking unplayable.
I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe, and in between. I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride me like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy.
My boy.
I know you got a lock on the whole thing. I had to tell you something before I go. I left a little something special in the envelope. I had to mail you something, tell me when it's at the door. And when you open it, I hope you get hysterical. I had to share it with somebody that I really trust. So when we celebrate, I'ma hit you up. I had to go and find a running mate who didn't rest.
YouTube shots. I guess I wasn't really expecting. All good, glad to hear that, man. Stream quality is decent. Tommy Morrison. Bro, come here, bro. Suddenly punched that 5 miles.
I promise that I'm trying not to be on defense, but I'm reminded of it every time you wanna know.
Yeah, that makes a fucking ton of sense. Mic audio's a bit low. I got you in a second. I love when I punch and get countered. That's T-Rex, I want to go for the best punch in the game. Alright, I got you. Oh wait, it must just be my actual mic. Yeah, my mic is turned down a lot, I think. It should be a little better. Hopefully. I need to put the filters on it. I don't have whatchamacallit, like my Streamlabs mic set up just yet. Mostly because nobody's really popping in here, so I just kind of chill on stream. Hello? What the fuck?
But instead remade over and over.
I looked away for 1 second. I'm just eating a 5-punch combo.
Safer and our planet cleaner. To help us get there, America's plastic makers are investing billions of dollars to create innovative products.
I'm using the
and recycling technologies for sustainable
Fine
change. Because when
something.
you push for smarter solutions, good things can happen. Learn more at plasticmakers.org.
I usually know the name of it, but I forgot. One of their just $50 mics.
Zoned out at the laundromat? Spin cycles and tumble drying aren't really that fun. If only there was something to save you and your taste buds from that boring fluff and fold. Lifesavers gummies to the rescue. Let the vibrant colors, fruity flavors, and squishy texture of Lifesavers gummies add a splash of play to your day. Up the wow with Lifesavers gummies. In stores now. Tap the banner to learn more.
Yeah, bro. Okay. The punch speed is like off-putting how slow it is. Are we even looking at the same, like, the punch speed, bro? It's like embarrassing because it gives the Fight Night fanboys, and I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I would not rather be playing Fight Night Champion right now, because I definitely would. Over 0.7, I definitely would. Either revert this dog shit back to pre-Larry Holmes update or Fight Night Champion. Hold on, let me see which one I'm using. The AM8, yeah, the 5-fine AM8 amplifier. Pretty sure it's that one. Bro, fuck that Larry Holmes update, and that's so weird too because it's like it changed so many things from. Yeah, the physics-based blocking to net code. That's when the desync came in. I mean, that's when the desync got worse. That's when it made the online experience unplayable. Like, what are you doing? I'm not fucking. Made counters the only way to deal. Yeah, basically. I was watching a Claimer Uncut video yesterday about how the ability to like kind of come back and state your claim in terms of like holding your own on a lower rated fighter pre Larry Holmes. And I was watching it thinking he was like playing the beta or some shit. I was like, that was just amazing, that shit I watched him do Ricky Hatton against Sugar Ray Robinson. It was amazing. I was like, damn, you cannot even play this game like that anymore. You need to counterfish, hook spam, do a bunch of dumb shit because body shots does not rip stamina the way it should. Because jabs does not deter brain dead offense the way it should. It's just so strange, bro. He used to play with Davey and went against Sugar. I mean, yeah, like, I think a fighter rating should not matter in a simulation boxing. I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're all professionals. They're all professionals. In the context of a video game, I think it should be amplified in terms of their ability. Because, like, it's in the hands of the user, basically. So if the game is smooth enough, then ultimately you can make any fighter like a top tier fighter. But that is, truth is, the game is not smooth. So we get our hands on that 1.0 build, we will not know. Day one early access is, you know, I noticed, like, watching my videos back, I tend to speak in hyperboles a lot. Oh wait, my head health again. Bro, this shit just kind of annoys me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, quick question though. Did you get a noti that I started a stream, or did you just pop in here off like channel page? A good debut player should always beat a bad Canelo player. I mean, to me, that just makes sense. In the context of what they're marketing this game as, that just makes sense. But I mean, I get it though. Like they have to sell copies. I just don't want copies of a game that plays like this to be sold in bunches. If 1.0 is good, Godspeed to the developers, bro. Let that shit sell like 500,000 copies. Let that sell 1 million. Found me in your homepage. Oh shit. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm mostly under the impression that like a lot of the viewership that I'm getting, well, actually not under the impression. Most of my subs don't have noties on, so when I stream, I kind of just expect to be chilling. Streaming tonight, but yesterday, like Poe popped in and some other dude who left a comment, so that was cool. I guess it's just a matter of like when the audience starts to grow a bit, then more people will gradually start popping in. I'm not too worried about it. The videos seem to be doing well for themselves. And I suddenly can't penetrate his guard? Oh, he should. I think they're scared of making the game too hard for casuals, which is the wrong. Well, I mean, from our perspective, it's the wrong mindset because we're ESBC fans. But at the same time, though, like I addressed in my console players watch before pre-order video, something about that development team is just not right. And truthfully, none of us can really identify what that is because we're just on the outside looking in. The content creators might know because they got to play the 1.0. So, I mean, they're playtesting the 1.0 right now, basically. You can make a game as complex as you want as long as you give players the tools to learn mechanics. So, okay. Generally speaking, I would agree with that because I come from like, well, I don't come from, but I'm also active in the FGC. So what you're starting to see now is a clash between like old school Guilty Gear players are like, oh, Strive is not Guilty Gear, or I don't know if Street Fighter has as much of a pushback, but a lot of people hated Season 1 Drive Rush, still hate Drive Rush for the most part. Throw loops, newcomers just being stupid characters, and you know, you kind of just go down the line, right? And the game is actually tends to be no less complex than their predecessors. But when you talk about combat sports, the games that we have access to by and large are not
incredibly complex on a surface level. And even like the deeper you get, it's just finding the most effective ways to exploit the game, right? So in terms of like, because I don't think Fight Night has ever been incredibly complex. This is SCI's first go at a AAA-esque title. I think they're AA at worst. Like when we're speaking in modern terms, because this game has been in development for like 5-6 years. But at some point, I guess they just realize like this is gonna have to sell a bunch of copies if we want to continue development on this game. Yo, Retro, what's up, bro? How's the game going so far? This shit is dog ass, but I enjoy talking to chat, so it's not as dog ass now. You got some good music in the background, you know, we got Scarp in here, got Retro in here. So it's stomachable. But yeah, bro, like they do have Saudi money, so I guess in the oh shit. In the This is another thing they need to fix, bro. These fucking load times. Like, this shit is crazy. Scarp, you know the next video I'm working on, bro? I'm not gonna tell you on here. I'm gonna tag you in the Discord, but it's gonna be I read a comment recently. Hold on, while this is loading, let's see if we can find the comment, because I like this shit that I see.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one.
Amir
I'm John
Nochin.
Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time
That
to.
shit's funny.
It's time now for our tale of the tape.
Okay.
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet.
Make sure y'all drop a like on the stream for your
former
boy.
undisputed cruiserweight champion
I
and
think Scarp
heavyweight
dropped a like on the
champion
stream.
of the
Retro,
world,
drop a like on the stream.
fighting out of Ukraine.
Pure bad blood.
And now for the official
Bro, this shit
introductions.
is
We
so
turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Everything but casual friendly at its core. Yeah, but that's the nature of Soulsborne games, though. Combat sports gaming in a vacuum has always been looked at as something that you could just pick up and play. So because of that, and I guess this is the issue that we're always going to have in this community. When they want to market a game that's simulation, they realize they're talking to a very specific corner of this, because at the end of the day, we're a subgenre. Even amongst sports, you have basketball, football, soccer, baseball, NHL, etc. Right? So in our subgenre, we're like as small as a player base gets. We're sports, combat sports, and simulation. So when you boggle it down like that, it's I mean, it puts it into a perspective. Like some people really sat down in a boardroom thinking, how are we gonna grow? Oh my fucking goodness! Starting off the fight with hit stun like that, I can't fucking believe my eyes. That's crazy. Didn't give him a counter there. You watch boxing too? I was a good pro until I found out. Like the music industry. I guess that's kind of anything that's mainstream. I don't know if I would say it's like specifically like the music industry. It's more just like any big shot business, if that makes sense. The music industry, from my understanding, like the mainstream music industry, is just inherently different.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I
That
got
big ass
respect
belly.
both of them more than that.
Ted's sustainably sourced logging company is growing a new branch. What about the truck driver? Which means a new HR manager will be the first hire to
doesn't
fall.
land.
Who the fuck? Who am I fighting, bro?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
But it doesn't school.
Indeed do. You can schedule
Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
your dashboard. Visit Indeed.
That's just doing that much damage, bro. Stop the cab. Stop the cab. Hey, 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 hey.
Sound out the laundromat.
Ah.
Spin cycles,
Ah.
bottle drying, not really that fun. If only there was something
Boxing has a brotherhood in it too. That's how they know each other. I can't say too much. Well, I mean, yeah, that's like.
Lifesavers gummies to the rescue.
I think we're kind of on the same page here without being too specific.
Texture
But
of
it's like
Lifesavers
any
gummies. Add a splash
other
of play to your day. Up the wow with
avenue
Lifesavers gummies.
that
Service
pours
now.
a lot of
Available
money
in more.
into entertainment. It's like any other avenue. Anything that has as much money in it as boxing is going to be like ridden with that kind of energy and those kind of anything. Even that's why to me, like, I'm still kind of cherishing the fact that the gaming world is a bit broke. Not the gaming world, but like esports. Because once esports, like Saudi has already got wind of this community. So it's basically only a matter of time before we like start to transition into that segment. And to me, that's just like, you know, don't want to sound like a boomer or like I'm afraid of change or whatever, but it's like there's something special about grassroots, you know, type of ops, you know, grassroots operations. No, I'm not using Fury. I'm using Did Nightbot just wait? What the hell? Oh, spamming emotes. Bro, Nightbot, chill out. Chill out. Hello, dude. Tell me that y'all just saw that shit that happened on my screen. I mean, like, look, it's up to me to walk myself out of that situation, but oh my fucking goodness, it's the fact that he's enabled by the game to even do some shit like that. That's just so frustrating, bro. Nah, bro. Don't say my bad, Nightbot. Nightbot's fucked up for that, bro. Nightbot, yeah. That's not on you. I'm gonna tell his ass chill out in a second, bro. It just feels like dog shit to play. The fact that I get to evade his punch and get countered because I tried to counter his whipped punch. Like, bro, I drew a counter and he said, fuck that, I'm stepping on the gas.
He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
It's just so awesome. It is.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's there to do anything at the turn.
These fighters completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none.
Oh, really? But I can't counter you off of just whiffing like every punch in your arsenal? You're just throwing shit out. There we go.
Jab not finding its target. Throw a punch and just got countered.
Look at this. Look at this bullshit!
Seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? Counter shot lands.
Look Look at this bullshit. I was about to get stunned in that situation. I was about to get stunned. Brother. The biggest problem is that SCI is trying to make a game that appeals to everyone. I agree. You can't do that. You can't do that successfully. Rockstar Games knows best. Look at what I'm doing in this man. Can he get stunned or something? Bruised, stunned, like tired. Watch, I'm about to get stunned. I'm about to get stunned in this situation. It's fucking dumbass. It's for a cause, bro. It's for a cause. It's for a cause. It's for a cause. Wait, what? Oh. I didn't get it all the way. Okay. I mean, I don't mind, bro. I kind of just don't want to tolerate that. I don't mind. I also just realized these records are getting reset in October. I hope Fight Night can make one more boxing game. The sport is not popular in the US like it used to be. The sport is as popular as it's ever been, my brother. The reason that EA doesn't want to make a boxing game is because it takes a lot more effort in terms of pre-production. Like acquiring boxers and, you know, governing bodies and whatnot, promoters, etc. It takes a lot more effort. But I addressed this in my video, though. I said the fact that we seen like SCI go out and do what EA said was too difficult to do, we might be seeing EA start to like ramp up the production on that. Wait, you guys remember that article? It was like VGC or Kotaku, whoever, said that a Fight Night project was greenlit. And this is before UFC 5 came out. So, I mean, yeah, I think, and you know what EA does, right? EA is like Riot in a way that they don't deliver quality products for the most part. EA Sports does not deliver quality products, so no, they're not like Riot. But they're opportunists. So if they can get enough faces, like recognizable faces, I seen somewhere that Jaron Ennis and some other dude was on board with the new EA boxing game. So if that is true and they can get enough people like him, that shit is gonna go toe to toe with this game, whether it sucks ass cheeks or not. Bro, boxing is as popular as it's ever been. Maybe not amongst like peers, but in the mainstream, everybody's talking about Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Tyson Fury, etc., etc., etc. It's the era of the casuals, I guess you would say. And Floyd Mayweather is still doing exhibitions every 2 to 3 years, so you know, there's a killer at every weight class. Did I just play this guy? Is this the dude that was playing Tommy Morrison? The game was originally designed with unique mechanics like angles, specific blocking, and low tracking. Stripped away most of what made it distinctive, leaving us with a game that looks. Yeah, bro. I do agree with that.
I mean, you can't even dispute the first message because that's.
I mean, shit. It's ultimately true. Like, I still believe the game has massive potential. I think the game has massive potential as a boxing game, not as a simulation. And obviously, like you've stated most of the reason why already. You know, I don't have to state why, but.
Zoned out at the laundromat.
Tell he's stronger.
Spin cycles and tumble drum.
Oh my fucking goodness! What a
If only there was some
body
kind of
occupies
safety
it.
in the taste buds for
Here's a scoring blow.
Lifesavers gummies to the rescue.
Yeah, I think it has massive potential just as a
Lifesavers gummies.
like as
Up the wow with Lifesavers gummies.
the spiritual
The
section.
banner to learn.
It doesn't play like it in a lot of ways. Because I feel like if the people who are playing this played FNC, I'd be having a much better time. Honestly. Like, I don't, it just has to be such mental gymnastics to play against somebody who's. Like, I didn't have to think that hard playing Spammers and Fight Night Champion. You just wait. How did he recover? What?
Here's the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Dude. Bro, he was dazed for like 2 seconds. What the fuck just happened, bro? I'd be running away for like 8 seconds just trying to get out of.
What's the referee thinking
Oh, here
right
we
now?
go.
Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
And they're down, trying
I
to
love
make
this
it up
game
before
so much,
10
bro.
as the referee continues the count.
Oh, he's down. Is he gonna raise like the Undertaker?
Disappointed in the game despite having all the tools to innovate on basically. That just sounds like modern sports gaming, if we're being honest.
Alexander Usyk
Actually, you know what? I'll even go as far to say a lot of what modern sports gaming fails to do is.
what can they do here to change the momentum?
I'm about to close out. I'm not
just
gonna lie to
saw
you.
the heavy knockdowns. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen.
Defense failed them.
His legs have got to get a hands up. It's survival in.
Not even trying to play defense. God damn. Like, why am I struggling so much to knock him down, bro? Despite having the tools to do so. Oh yeah. That was right there.
For him to get back up on his feet,
I mean,
or is he just a glutton for punishment?
you probably have a stronger photographic memory on the history of this game than I do. I was following it casually when I started watching Boxing Fanatic go. I only really was like deeply invested once, ironically, once the Larry
To turn this, what a massive upset this would be.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
But he gets to exit days in like 2 seconds. Just feel so powerless in this version of the game playing a non-top tier. Just so powerless, bro.
Spider continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
And we may see a stoppage here.
Powerless, the fact.
Always looking.
Oh my god. Also, keep in mind, we're not getting a vulnerability system until post-launch, so. Alright. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I am deeply sorry. I'm dog shit at the get up mini game, and yeah, I mean it's true because what other option do we have? You know, I'm not gonna repurchase my series just to be playing Fight Night Champion for another I mean, like 3-4 years before another Fight Night game comes out. If another Fight Night game comes out in 4 years, we're guaranteed to get a UFC 6. So, because I think they renewed that license. I'm just trying to. I think it's a decent game. I think, yeah, and that just goes to show how bad this build of Undisputed is, right? Painfully outdated. I'm trying to see what I should boot up. I do not want to play Multiverses, but I might just cave in because I'm already molding. Nah, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. Not playing that dog shit. I need to start working on that video soon though, so see how much of this we'll play and then. What you knows, not a business, but you know. I don't know why it doesn't launch. I'm on board with that as well. Except depends on how much it sells. At the same time, I think I said this previously, but it just low key sorta kinda doesn't. And I'm only gonna say for the first about 6 months. No, 4 months. First 4 months. The reason for that is because if the Saudis believe that throwing more and more money at this is going to at some point. Actually, what the fuck am I saying? They don't really care about a return on investment. So yeah, this game, I mean, perhaps they do want to see it go somewhere because they took notice in Steel City. But for a while, though, it's not going to have to really do anything serious. Until it drops out of... Because you already know it's going to hit charts once it comes out. It's the first boxing game on major consoles since 2011. Since, like, first PvP boxing game. So that it's gonna sell off that alone. It's gonna sell off Fury and Canelo on the cover. Alright, now I don't have them all dead. It's gonna sell off those two factors alone, right? And like the other thing too is they've not only been funded by however much they made in early access. I would say somewhere over 6 figures, probably more. But the Riyadh funding as well. So even if the game does not do well in 1 month, which I believe it will, then they get to pocket the early access money and go and do whatever with that. So. If they make a new Fight Night, I'll get it for my collection and see how different. I'm gonna be honest with you, based off of how the EA UFC series has been for what EA UFC 1 came out in 2014, 2013. No, it was 2014. That was next gen. Based on how that series is going, I don't have high hopes for a new Fight Night. It's probably just going to be champions with UFC's boxing. If it has UFC's boxing, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. reason for that is, well, obviously one, because that would just be, you know what? Now that I think about it,
So,
they could just do that. They could go and get however many boxers they need to make it distinct enough to like play over Undisputed. Aside from the Fight Night fanboys are gonna play it anyway. I mean, like average people. The regular consumer who's like, no, I don't see a reason to play this over, you know.
alright then, stand by for your target locations.
If they manage to do that, all they would have to do
Sending you some visual ID
is
of our
scan them
targets.
in,
Make sure to
put
familiarize
boxing
yourself.
gloves on them, and get officially licensed venues.
As I'm sure you know, our operation
They already
requires
have the
weapons that
engine. They
can
have the
and can't be
Frostbite
traced back to us. The good
combat
news is that
sports
this city is
engine.
crawling with gangs carrying
Just like they
that
have the
kind of
engine for the
contraband.
state game, the
Half
Madden
of them
games,
recruits from this very
the
police
big game
department.
games.
So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced
Yeah.
after our raid,
Ultimately,
it'll lead to these
that is what
reprobates
they
instead
can
of
do.
us.
I mean, like,
I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets.
what's crazy to me though
My
is
advice
like
is to investigate your options.
they're gonna try and dress it up the best they can. This is what always boggles my mind about game development. This is one thing that kind
As
of
I was
bothered me
saying
about
earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment.
multiverses.
That's armor
is
and masks. We don't
for
want
how
anyone
much
at the Cluck and
we,
Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face.
at least in the platform fighters, we're kind of looking at the game not too skeptically because it hadn't came out since that open beta in July 2022.
Up and coming than the other gangs we have
We were
on
looking at it
sites.
like, yo,
Their
this has a
equipment
lot of
will be
potential to be a
subpar,
really good
but easier
platform.
to steal. The LSPD
And
regard this gang as small fry in the veritable
when it
ocean
came
of
out,
violence we
right,
have
like,
here in southern San
the
Andreas.
open beta, despite as many issues as it had,
as the other
was
targets
actually
were less.
just really
So
fun to play.
should
It was a lot of
expect
fun to
any
play.
serious trouble. Be careful. Now they know you're there. They'll be
And they also
coming
had a
after you.
battle pass on it.
Keep an eye on your six. Reinforcements
Once
inbound.
they took the game down for a year and launched in May this year, it was playing worse than the beta. Like mechanically, gameplay felt worse. I was like, whoa, this does not feel like the multiverse that like at all. And that was like the main issue. There's not too much wrong with the relaunch, but that was the main issue.
Feeling carefree starts with feeling good.
So,
and feeling good starts with starting
with the
to
new
know
Fight
about
Night, the devs are gonna kind of dress it up as being not a reskin or not a worse version of Fight Night Champion, which if that shit does come out, I'm confident it's probably gonna be worse than Fight Night Champion. So. I just feel like they're gonna get overshadowed by the next EA. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Scarp. If they do get overshadowed by EA's next boxing game, then all that means is we're going to be getting better competition. This is something that I'm an advocate for because I even said, like, at the end of my Fanboys video, I said, if the new Fight Night is a good, at least experience, then I'm gonna play it because like I'm not an SCI fanboy and I'm not an EA fanboy, so it only benefits me if I can make content on the EA Sports Fight Night series and the Undisputed games, because now I'm reaching like two audiences and I'm not shilling out for either company, so I just get to play whatever and say whatever with no cost, because what the fuck are they gonna do? I'm a consumer like anybody else. I just have a YouTube channel. If I think the game is shit, I'm gonna say it. I was just playing Undisputed like 20 minutes ago. And my mood towards that game, I mean, I would not condone it, but you see the shit I was at. They decided to go down the Fight Night arcade style without integrating too much formula. Fight Night's always been arcade. Oh, you're talking about Undisputed. Yeah. I mean, My only so I'll just say that my only issue with that is if the gameplay is anything and I need even remotely similar to Zero Dawn. We can already come to a conclusion that the vision, at least us as an audience, can come to a conclusion that the vision is not met internally, whether it be from a business standpoint or mechanical standpoint. So they switched it up. It's probably better for them in both ways because who knows the reasons that they ended up taking out like physics-based blocking and who knows? I'm not going to continue to bash or knock on it for it because at the end of the day, the game that we get in October is a fun game to play. I really don't care if it's an arcade-style game. That to me would just be more fun to pick up with this game's status in these parts. It wouldn't be the simulation that they're hoping for, adequate, along with their security. We've been playing Fight Night Champion for 13 years. I've read this group's file several times over. Seems they run a tight operation, not to be underestimated. We're not talking military levels of security. Better graphics, seemingly cleaner punching. Don't get sloppy, or they'll have the upper hand. You know what I mean? Why not have that? Everyone thought Nickelodeon All-Stars was going to compete this year. Oh my god. Nickelodeon All-Stars. The element of surprise was your friend. Get ready to do it the hard way. Especially because they announced it. Remember, I think the second one is already out, isn't it? The All-Stars. The one that keep trying to compete with Smash, bro. We're gonna find out that it's just not like Smash players don't want to play shit but Smash. If they got into that subgenre, they wouldn't be trying to make that shit. They would just make they would make a 2D. Like 2Ds are accessible. Street Fighter 6 is accessible. Maybe not like KOF or the older Guilty Gear games, but like Strive is accessible. What the fuck? Strive is accessible, SF6 is accessible. Like, if I'm being completely honest, bro, if Multiverses was packaged into a traditional 2D fighter, I think that would be super hype. I think that'd be so. Nice talking. Gotta go not to go to good content, bro. Start, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Once I hop off here, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this next video. Take care, bro. See you next time. Oh, this is it. And I'm out. Well done. Take everything you've procured to the lockup. Hey. I've given you 3 possible targets, but you can hit them all if you're so inclined. Anything extra you get, I'll make sure it's available when you hit the factory. It's safe to say that any affected groups will be better prepared Oh shit. Oh my goodness, what?
As the LSPD field manual states, untraceable weapons and gear are a textbook stratagem in any successful raid. When we're done here, the next step is to acquire a getaway vehicle in a similar manner. Looks like we got enough to hit the factory. If you want more, take it. Just send me a text when you're ready to confirm the gear you want to use. Consider it done. Received. I'll stash the others in case you change your mind on the day. Applaudable effort.
Oh wait, that's it? Oh, okay, bad. Cause I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to drive all the way out there and shit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for right now. I'll be live Might not. Probably not, but yeah. It was fun. Alright.